Gray saying black, black and gray. That's how I stay. L.O.T.S approved. Grrr. L.O.T.S approved media. I wonder if I'm echoing right now, champ. To be honest with you, I'm gonna see how the people looking inside the comment section. I need the people in the comment section let me know if your
I,
boy is echoing.
I don't hear no echo.
Nah,
I
trust me.
don't.
I know you don't hear, but you don't probably hear. But they,
You
you
know.
see, I just heard something play. Oh, that's you.
Yeah,
That's
that's
you right
me.
there.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
me just checking. You know, that's me checking.
Okay. Now, me one moment. Fact though, L.O.T.S approved media. Grrr. Grrr. Bow.
Yeah.
That part.
That
Don't shoot
part
the
be
messenger.
smart. That part be
Notify the
smart.
people them.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Episode
Don't
29.
shoot the messenger.
Episode 29.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Episode 29.
Episode 29 be fine. You know what I
That part.
mean? Yeah. How's going down? How you
I see
feeling
somebody in the
today?
building. You guys make sure you guys let me know. As soon as you guys come to the building, let me know if I'm echoing. Please let me know if I'm echoing.
You know what I'm saying?
You see, I
Like,
got the teacher's cup because I'm the teacher.
oh
Teacher's
yeah?
cup for the teachers.
Oh
You know what I
yeah?
mean? I am
So
a
it,
world scholar.
so where y'all
I'm a
try to teach
scholar
the
of a
people?
gentleman.
Where
Yeah,
are y'all try to
yo,
teach the people today?
me I teach the people how to live them life. You know what I mean?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting, my
Yeah,
brother.
that's why
Very
they call me.
interesting.
They call me the messenger. You know what I mean? That's why they say don't shoot the messenger. Please
Uh,
do not shoot the messenger. You guys, as
see
soon
it
as you
there.
guys come in the building, I'm seeing people in the building. Make sure you guys are leaving a comment in the comment section. Let me know that you are in the building. All right, leave a fingerprint for me. Also, let me know if I'm echoing because right now I'm hearing myself back and it's sounding like I'm echoing. That's no bueno. That's not going to work. I can get jiggy with that. All right. Make sure you guys let me know if you guys are hearing echoes. This is episode number 29. L.O.T.S Cool Media. Don't shoot the messenger.
See it there.
Powered by L.O.T.S Approved. All right. And I go by the name of L.O.T.S Approved. I am the host with the most, the
Uh,
incomparable, often imitated, never duplicated. Bow. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Paul Bizzle, let me know I'm not echoing. All right. That part, because I hit myself back. I hit myself like 2-3 times. You know what I mean? Like just like how Paul Bizzle, you guys make sure you guys come inside the building. Make sure you guys are leaving a comment in the comment section. Let me know that you're in the building. All right. This is episode number 29. Facts
right.
though. It's 2:23. A lot's going on in the world. We're gonna speak about a lot of things. Like I said, I'm the incomparable. I am the host with the most. I am your boy.
Yeah.
L.O.T.S Media. All right, and
Yeah.
this is my twin, my partner in crime, and let him
Uh-huh.
introduce himself.
I goes by the name of Planet. Planet, goddamn it, free G5. You already know what time it is, man. Yeah, man. This is how it goes down in the New Year's. This is how it goes down in a new day. This is how it goes down in a new minute. This is how it goes down in infinite. This is how it goes down if you're in it to win it. You understand what I'm talking about, man? This is how we do it. Be graceful in a graceful place. You know what I'm talking about? Don't hate, just relate. You know what I'm talking about?
Mafia,
Yeah.
mafia style, mafia, mafia,
Yeah, that's the
mafia.
mafia,
That
man.
part, be smart, be great. You heard what
Yeah,
God say.
be great, don't hate, just relate. You know what I'm saying?
And we this is special that we could spend this time with you guys. Like
Yeah,
I'm happy
man.
that you guys are back here with us week after week. All right, this is like the fifth month, I believe. Episode number 29. We only do once a week. I think we've
But
done twice a week. Only
but
on
who's
2
counting?
occasions.
Who's
Oh no, I'm
counting?
counting.
I ain't counting. I'm just doing it for the people. As long as I got breath, I'm finna do it, baby.
That part.
You know what I'm
As long as
saying?
God brings breath in our lungs, we do the will of Most High. I
Yeah,
am Most High soldier. Let me tighten up. Check
yeah.
this out, man. We got a lot of news today. We got North Korea and Japan. North Korea sending missiles, ballistic missiles across the sea off the east coast of Japan. All right, into Korea. Is that South Korea, North Korea? I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but we will check on it. All right. There's some more things throughout the week. Let's talk about it. Let me look inside my little list. You guys know my memory. I smoke. My memory is not like that. All right.
Who you
And
telling?
we're gonna speak about the Dalai Lama. So you guys know, I'm a practitioner. I love the Buddhist religion. Yeah, I mean, I got a lot of respect for a lot of different religions, right? They
Yeah.
play their roles in life, right? They
Yeah.
say Jesus went and studied with the Buddhists. Enough respect. You guys know what Buddha said. Buddha said, don't take life too serious. Don't take me too serious. Don't take this podcast too serious. But we're going to get serious. That
Right.
part. We're going to speak about the Dalai Lama. I know y'all know about the Dalai Lama, right? Shout out to Haley, Holy, Naja. What up, Kings? What's up, Queen? Mafia. That part. You guys put an M inside. Put that Mafia up inside that comment section. Let them know that you're in the building, all right? So we're going to speak about the Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama is, let me put this down a little bit. The Dalai Lama is I don't know, I think he's a prophet. He's a prophet, Indian prophet, whatever, in which he was in the news and he was seen kissing a child on the mouth, in which he requested the child to suck on his tongue. The Dalai Lama.
Hold
speak
on.
about that. We'll speak about the Dalai Lama.
Oh, okay.
It's religion. It's religion.
Yeah.
All right. It's some more preacher. You know how preachers go. You guys got to be careful with these people that you guys are praying to. No disrespect. To the religion, you know what I mean? But there's some practitioners of the religion, there's some participants of these religions that kind of like make you kind of skeptical to even want to be one, right?
Straight
up. Preach the thing again. So it's happening inside with the Dalai Lama too. It's not just inside the Catholic community and Christian community. It happens in other communities also. All right?
Yeah.
Hold up.
It's one of them days, man.
DeSantis, Governor DeSantis. You guys know we're in Florida, so we're going to speak about DeSantis. And DeSantis has signed a bill that would ban most abortions in the state after 6 weeks, according to the release from the governor's office late Thursday night. All right. We're going to speak about the flooding. I wonder how you guys feel about that flooding. What's up, Tosh? Tosh in the building. I wonder how you guys feel about that flooding. I hope everybody's okay out there. You know what I mean? Because I experienced some car issues during the flood. I don't know if Planet experienced any type of car issues. You know what I mean? You was good, Planet? You was good? You didn't get caught up in no rain? You had to go swim? You didn't have to dive through no water? You didn't have to backstroke through no water? You know you got people that's backstroking through the water?
Bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I stayed in the crib, bro. That thing was drenching. You feel me? I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, Fort Lauderdale is flooded. A lot of people, Broward. Shout out to everybody, Broward. A lot of people North Broward are flooded right now. A lot of people lost their car. People's cars are flooded. Water all inside they engine, inside their vehicles.
You know it was real when you see tow trucks towing tow trucks around this mug. It was real. It is that real. Cars are still out on the road right now, and it's supposed to be the draining time right now. You know what I mean? The airports, Hollywood airport was murdered with the torrential downpour. And they pumping, Fort Lauderdale too. And they're what you say? That's Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, right? That's what it's called. Okay,
Fort
man.
Airport.
Yeah, their pump system wasn't like it wasn't even pumping, bro. It was like that.
Shout out to AP Palmer in the building. Blood clot AP Palmer.
I said Palmer.
Big up to everybody in the building. Shout out to AP Palmer in the building.
Shout out to Tasha in the building. Shout out to AP.
Shout out to everybody in the building. As soon as you guys
you already know.
Make sure you guys leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit the like button. All right, that's the thumbs up. It's called wiping your feet on the rug. Same way you do at your grandparents' house. Show respect here in this threshold and go ahead and hit the like button. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. I need you guys to smash the subscription buttons. Go to YouTube. Everybody needs to be watching this from YouTube. We need YouTube numbers, okay? Facebook is not paying like that. You guys need to go over to YouTube and make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. All right, watch this from YouTube. Though we are we're doing this live from Facebook, live from Twitter, and we live on YouTube too, right? But I need everybody to go on YouTube. And soon we're gonna switch over to Twitch for a more advanced, a more better, a more intimate experience with you guys. All right. Shout out to everybody in the building. So let's speak about that flood. So me and myself coming home through the flood, right? I experienced a little bit, but I got a little Cadillac truck, so I was kind of good. But I still experienced some type of difficulty with that rain for some reason. I think everybody was affected in some way, shape, or form in South Florida. But you guys know we natives. So when it comes to flooding, that's nothing for us. Right. For the out-of-towners, it's funny how out-of-towners act when they experience what we go through in South Florida. Most out-of-towners, when they see the flooding, they're surprised by it. They're overwhelmed by it, right? Especially with the hurricanes. You see how people come down here for hurricanes and they want to fly out. They looking for cover, and they see a Category 4 hurricane, and we're not merely bothered by a Category 4 hurricane because we true Floridians, right? So with that being said, that flooding, it looks like though people were affected by the flooding, but that's a little bit different because that's a lot of money that was lost during that flooding. It wasn't so much about the experience of the flood as the fact that people property were damaged during the flooding. So shout out to everybody that was affected by this flooding, right? Because I know
Yeah.
people with the vehicles, we got to go to work, we got to take the kids to school, you know what I mean? And you had difficulty trying to get the kids to school. At that, the vehicle's filled with water, so that's going to build mold. So eventually, a couple days later, with the humidity added, the Florida humidity, when it gets hot, the car is going to stink. All right, so your vehicle is going to be sweltering and smelling because it's full of water, and that water is going to end up to be humid, right? And it's going to kind of like eat up the vehicle, the interior of the vehicle. Welcome to South Florida. As
Yeah,
I'm
man.
welcome, you guys try your best to try to air out your vehicles, because trust me, I've been through it.
Yeah, man. We had we had a world record down here in South Florida. We was breaking records this year. It was the first time it was 26 inches. We made almost, I think, 35 inches in Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, I mean,
35 inches.
yeah, bro.
And it's been raining for like a couple of days now too.
Yeah, in Miramar, we broke the records, South Florida records. Every record, this is what they called the 1 in 1,000 storm, bro. You understand what I'm talking about? They like this storm that happened down here happens every 1,000 years, bro. Literally happens
I
every
never knew
1,000
that.
years.
Because
Yeah,
to
bro.
tell the truth, everywhere that I went, I didn't see that much of a flood, but I wasn't in certain areas. Luckily, my area is not that flooded in Hollywood, to be honest with you. But contrary to my experience, I know a lot of people experience a lot of flooding, right? And I didn't even know there was record flooding, to be honest with you, because I didn't really look
Yes.
at it like that.
You know what I
It
mean?
didn't appear
Because
to be like that. That's just the
it,
Floridian in me.
it ain't actually affect the people whose jobs who don't actually pertain to being on the road, like the Uber Eats drivers, the Domino's, you know what I mean, and all these the truck drivers, those who have to do those jobs, it ain't really affect those drivers on the road. But those drivers who seen that, oh yeah, it's murder for them because everybody's car stuck on the road. It's over. It's flooded,
Tow
bro.
trucks, I know tow truck. See, that's when it pays to have a tow truck.
Yeah.
Shout out to PJ Towing. You know what I
Shouts
mean?
out to
That part.
PJ Towing. Shouts out to
Y'all go
PJ
check PJ
Towing.
for the towing because we do got tow. We got cats
Yeah.
in the crew that got tow truck companies. All
With
right.
our
Shout out to
family
PJ
with
Towing.
tour.
We
Yeah.
got everything. We a one-stop shop. We got tow people. We got studios. We got everything. Shout out to John Nelson in the building. Crocs. Shout out to Andre Rose in the building. Big up to Andre Rose.
You
Looking
see
to the
it
crowd,
there.
seating that part. Yeah, man.
You
All
see
right.
it
We got the
there.
people. Die hard Mafia fans. All right. So you guys, I hope you guys were okay during the storm. I hope not too many people are sick going in and out that rain because I know one drop of water hit my head and next thing you know I get sick just like that. That's simple. But you
Oh,
got a
y'all
Rasta,
going,
you got
say,
dread.
man, oh, that's what I'm about to say. Oh, y'all going, sir. And
Yeah.
y'all physical therapists,
Yeah,
physical
let me tell you
trainer.
something. Nah, man, let me say something. I can't compete with the Rasta man. You see the Rasta? Let me tell you
You see
something about Rasta
me
man.
walk with my umbrella upon my head. You
I know.
understand
Facts.
that?
Facts. If you guys know Rasta people,
Sure.
if you guys know Rasta man, a Rasta man is the type of person that will walk inside the rain. They don't fear no rain. And then they look at you, they'll walk in the rain, turn around, and look at you like you a coward. You know what I mean? That's the Rasta vibe. And guess what? I'm gonna remain a coward. I'm not going in the rain. All right. Shout out to all the Rastamen. Shout out to the Rastaman that just walk out into the rain, that just walk in the rain, turn around, and just look
Rain.
at people like
Which
they strange,
part?
right?
Rain, which part? Me no afraid of no rain.
Because they
No
got the
rain.
head, they got the helmet. The helmet, the water catches the helmet. You don't gotta worry
Yeah,
about
nah,
anything.
boy. I need that, boy. If you ain't got your shampoo with you, you better feel that shit, boy. What's wrong with you?
Mhm.
You know what I
All
mean?
right, all right. I love yo. Let's speak about this Dalai Lama.
Mm.
All right, you guys know the Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama is that's the Indian religion. Say where you have like what the Muslims have. Who's the Muslim prophet?
Um, uh,
Elijah Muhammad. So you got the Dalai Lama, right?
mm-hmm,
Those are the chosen prophets of these religions.
mm-hmm,
So the Dalai Lama was seen he had some kids around him, right? Some children, in which I guess he had a kid on his lap, and then he kissed the kid. I think he exchanged a kiss with the child. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to repeat this because this is funny. This is the funny business that we got to talk about. And he gave the kid a kiss, and apparently he told the kid to suck on his tongue. All right, this is the Dalai Lama.
Yo, what kind of lifestyle the Dalai Lama live like? We're not in a suck tongue business. I know. I hope he ain't say that for real, because I'm not even on no.
Let me tell you, that's all over the internet right now. Dalai Lama kissed the kid on the mouth and then told the kid to suck on his tongue. That's all over the internet right now, everywhere. So with that being said, a kid. So if you see in the news, the people of that Dalai Lama community, whatever religion, I don't know if it's a Hindu religion. Don't kill me. I don't know if it's a Hindu religion, but
don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger. The people of that religion say that because of what took place, the Dalai Lama lost a lot of followers subsequently. And I guess he's doing damage control, right? He's doing public speakings and, he's trying to clear his name. Right. Okay, he said the new name is Dalai Lama.
That see even sound worse.
Let me say something. I've heard shit about Dalai Lama.
That even sounds worse.
There's a lot of misconceptions. There's a lot of misconceptions about Gandhi too, because they say Gandhi was a racist. Don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Racist. So you guys make sure when you guys are bowing to these idealistic individuals and statues and stuff like that, you guys be careful. We're not going to go too deep into that, right?
This man said Dalai Lama.
But personally, I don't know nobody who subscribes to the Dalai Lama. Do you know somebody personally who's in that religion?
Me personally?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen somebody wearing the orange and pink personally.
Never.
I don't think.
No, matter of fact, that's a lie. I think they do got. I think it's like the. But the thing is, I said
personally, don't shoot the messenger.
But I think at a college, I seen some students. At the college, there was this college, right,
with the beads,
and they had these gentlemen dressed up with bald heads. But I think they said they were. You see, that's why I get confused because they were actually monks.
Right,
they were monks. So the Dalai Lama is a monk, correct?
I think so.
He's a monk. Right. So that's what it is. That's what it is. So Dalai Lama's a monk. And yeah, that was weird though, man.
Yeah, man.
I don't even know what to say about. So what they gonna do? He's gonna have to step down. What are they gonna do about that?
I don't know, man. It's just I don't know. You telling kids to suck your tongue. I don't know if that's a part of their culture. If they could if that's cool in their culture. I don't know. Other cultures don't agree with that. I know in Selassie, Rasta culture, we don't say nothing like that. Come, let me suck your tongue. That don't even sound proper. Come here, you. Let me suck your tongue.
Hey, let me tell you something, bro. They gotta make him. They're gonna have to make him resign. Dalai Lama's gonna have to step down.
Oh, they're gonna have to do some real damage control. I don't know if they're going to hook him up with Bill Cosby attorney or something. I don't know. Some real damage control. I was just talking about Jello pudding pops. That's all.
Dalai Lama is gonna have to step down. Okay.
His new name is Dalai Lama. Put the Dilly on.
Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama.
Is the dilly for? Is it for the pickle?
Fugazi Lama.
Is that for the pickle that he trying to give the jits? The Dalai Lama. Hey, yeah, I don't know. Though. Don't shoot the messenger. That's just my opinion. You wanted to try to snipe me later? That's cool, man. It's all right.
Nah, let me tell you something. There's people that's gonna support. People are gonna support the Dalai Lama. Don't get it twisted. He's still gonna have supporters, but overall, he lost followers. That discredits the faith. And he's like, it's not when you talking about the Dalai Lama, right? The Dalai Lama is the head dude. That's not just a regular preacher.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Priest. There's priests amongst priests. There's a million priests out there.
The
Dalai Lama, right?
Man amongst man.
Facts. That's like the commander in chief of the Hindu of the not Buddhists. Excuse me, I'm gonna be careful.
Be careful.
Of the monks, the Dalai Lama monks.
Don't shoot the messenger.
He's the commander in chief. Don't shoot the messenger. He's the commander in chief. So you got your head. You might as well say the mascot, the head, the one that convinces everybody, the one that everybody bows to. That's like the Pope. That's like as if the Pope was to do that. You feel me?
Right.
So
Mm.
the Dalai Lama is held to a higher regard. So for him to do that, I think the Dalai Lama is
Yeah,
gonna
it
have
just
to
he got to
how
do
you say
some
that
real
shit?
damage
He's
control.
gonna have to resign. He's gonna
Yeah.
have to step
If he
down.
don't step down, he's gonna have to do some real damage control. And I
Facts.
wonder how they're gonna
Facts.
put. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Boy, this is real funny out here. And I can go for days to speak about this, right? Because this right here
Hmm.
opens up a can of worms. I'm not gonna lie, that's a rabbit hole. Cause there's a lot of that going on out here. A lot of
Hey,
that. Not just Mr. Dalai Lama.
you feel me? It's too much conundrums with that. What you was just saying too. Down the rabbit hole. You know
Facts
what I
though.
mean? Hey, yeah, man. That man there, yeah.
We got
Shouts
all
out.
we
Shouts
got
out to
all
the
types of
Dalai Lama,
correlation.
man.
Shout
Shouts
out
out
to
to
the
the Dalai Lama.
no
I
shout
guess,
out.
nah, shout outs. I guess we hating on him. I guess we haters. We hating on him.
We ain't giving no shout out to the Dalai Lama, man.
Yeah, you feel me? I guess we haters. You gonna say they're hating on me in America?
All right, they were saying that Jamie Foxx is hospitalized for medical complications. All right,
I
so
seen that, but
shout out to Jamie
shout
Foxx.
out to Jamie, but I still don't know what the medical complication is.
Man, you don't know these days, bro. All we could do is
I
pray
don't
for
know.
you, man.
I'm just praying for my brother. I'm praying for him. I'm not. See, this is the funny thing.
And that's how rumors start. When you start
That's
speculating,
what I'm
just
saying.
start
You understand what
speculating
I'm
what
saying?
happened to him.
This is the funny thing. I'm praying that he's actually not in a health situation where it's life or death or nothing like that. But I'm just praying to God that he's not using this as a, yeah, I got a movie coming out next month. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it's about to go down type vibe. You know what I'm saying? And I just need some free promo for the new year coming up because I ain't been doing nothing but these glasses commercials and stuff
Facts.
that I got part percentage in trying to get my money up selling glasses and stuff. I ain't been on the big screen in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I just hope it ain't one of those situations that's about to come about. And if it is Jamie Foxx, shame on you, brother. Shame on you. But if you're actually
Jamie
in the
Foxx.
hospital, I'm praying for you, brother. Please make a safe recovery.
Yeah,
Come home safe, brother.
facts.
Please do.
Facts
Please
though, that
do.
part. Shout out to
You know
Jamie
what I'm
Foxx. And
saying?
I don't really know what's going on with Jamie Foxx, to be honest with you.
That's what I'm
I
trying to
really don't
tell
know.
you.
So I
I
pray
literally
that
looked
he's
that up
okay.
earlier, and I was like, they just said Jamie Foxx is trying to recover, and I'm like, recover from what? Did he stub his toe? Did he? It could be anything. You feel me? Now that you know they stars now. This man could have just hit his elbow, his funny bone, and just like, God damn it, my funny bone. And somebody,
Facts
oh
though.
Jamie, you all right? No, I'm good. Take you to the hospital. Let me take you to the
Facts
hospital,
though.
Jamie. He's in
Facts.
recovery
We never
right
have
now.
it. I pray he's okay. But
Yeah, man. I just
I
pray
missed
he's
some freaking
actually
information
good, man.
because I heard something. And I don't even want to speculate really. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna speculate, even though I want to speculate and throw some shit
Well,
out there. Why
yeah.
not? This is what I want to speak about. All right, you
Mm.
know that girl, Woe Vicky. Woe Vicky is an internet sensation. You guys already know. I shouldn't have to go down and tell you guys about her, right?
Uh,
White girl that be acting black, sounding black, cool little white chick.
whoa.
You know what I mean? Whoa, Vicky, Black Raw,
Whoa.
whoa, Vicky. Now,
Whoa.
whoa, Vicky, I think she found God. Same way Boot Gang. Shout out to Boot Gang. Boot Gang was that, cats that be doing the pranks and stuff like that. So he found God, and he got the white girl that found God too, Whoa, Vicky. Now,
Amen.
Whoa, Vicky says that she believes that Little Nas X is not gay. She believes that Little Nas X is acting, right? He's doing
Mm.
it just for money. He's not actually gay, as if like he doesn't really embellish in that lifestyle, right? And she
Mm.
also referred to somebody else too. And she said that both of these individuals were just acting. Let me see who else she was speaking of. Well, let's just speak about Little Nas X. And I'm sure she spoke about somebody else. So now, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I see
Mm.
Little Nas X. Shout out to Rocket. Rocket Love in the building. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Good day. Facts though, G. What's up, gangster? And let me see what I don't think so. My daughter was filming with him last week. Not sure what happened, but it was said he is hospitalized. Okay, she's talking about she ain't talking about nigga. You laughing? She ain't speaking
Oh, I thought she was talking about Nas X. That's why I started laughing.
about Jamie.
My bad. I thought she was talking about Nas X. Nah, my
Nah,
was filming with Nas X, and that ain't what happened. I'm about to say what happened then. Oh, it's
no,
Jamie. Oh,
no, no.
okay.
She ain't talking about
Woo,
Jamie. She's talking about
woo,
Lil Nas. So she's talking
woo.
about Jamie Foxx. Now Lil
Okay.
Nas X. Now let me tell you something, bro. They got a video of Lil Nas X driving around with a girl in the car.
Mm.
A lot of people haven't seen that. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I seen that. He's driving around in a vehicle with a girl. So imagine if Lil Nas X was actually putting on a act and actually like perpetuating this image, but not really. He's not really gay. Imagine that, and that's crazy, right? To even think about that, but for somebody to even insinuate that
Mm.
by any stretch of the mind, that'd be crazy.
Well, if that's at the any stretch of the mind, he needs to be attacked by the LGBTQIZ community for using their platform for trying to for his benefits for whatever. That's just like you're scamming everybody. If that's the whole case, if you're
He
not
might
really,
be that man. Let me tell you something. That man might be gay for pay. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They
he
call they
might
call
be
that
gay
shit
for
gay for
pay.
pay. So the nigga might be really like out here. And to be honest with you,
Mm,
that nigga really be pushing the gay agenda. And he's not even that flamboyant the way the man be acting. The man
right.
he's being extra. So to a certain degree, it is kind of true. But at
So
the same
what?
time, I believe that the man is gay because you're
So
not
what
gonna
if?
be comfortable with doing certain things. I
Yeah,
think he even
if
went as far as to kiss a man on stage, right? And when I say I
ah.
believe, because I'm the type person usually when I see shit like that, I
Mm-mm.
turn my head. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But I believe he did something to that degree, right?
Mm-hmm.
Haley said, I was asking if Nas X was a puppet. I hear I heard people say so. I don't know. He's definitely, you might be considered an industry plant. People might consider Nas X a little Nas X an industry plant. He could fall in those guidelines
Mm.
because
Yeah.
and I don't even want to go too much into that. You know what I mean? I'm about to step in some shit, but I'm gonna step out of that door. I'm gonna close that door. I'm
All
not gonna
along.
unpack
Once you,
that.
that
But
just
that's what they're saying. They're saying little Nas X. They're saying that some of that might be staged, right? Some of that might not be real,
mm-hmm.
and I could believe that to a certain degree because he's getting that money from that end. Right now, anybody that's perpetuating or portraying that image right now has an audience, and there's a budget for them. There's a
Mm-hmm.
lane for them. Anybody that's catering to the LGBTQ community right now, obviously there's a lane.
Yeah,
But I
that
don't gotta speak
long.
about that. Y'all know that. Y'all smart enough to know about that. All
Mm.
right. Talk about Fat Joe. Okay. So Fat Joe with Whack 100. Whack 100 on the West Coast. That's the game's manager. Whack 100 was the one that knocked out Stitches. Stitches was the rapper from our city, from Miami, that got knocked out. I think he was in South Beach when he tried to approach the game, right? In
Right.
which when he thought he was trying to approach the game, I guess he didn't know who was Whack 100 at the time. So Whack 100 knocked him out as he was trying to walk up to the game. He and not brow. So now
Gave his ass a thump.
Whack 100 is
Mm-hmm.
finna do the Whack 100 is gonna do the Big Pun story. All right, so if you guys don't know Big Pun Terror Squad, he has a story. Same way you guys, we seen the Biggie story, we seen the Tupac story. So now we
Mm.
about to see the Big Pun story. But it's Big Pun. It's coming from
Perspective
the
of
point of
who?
the perspective of Big Pun's wife, right?
Ooh, beautiful,
So you guys
beautiful.
know Big Pun's wife doesn't
Mm.
necessarily get along with Fat Joe. They have their turmoil.
Mm.
Big Pun's wife doesn't get along with Fat Joe. Big Pun's
Mm.
son doesn't get along with Fat Joe, right? So
Wow.
that drove a wedge between the legacy of Pun and where Pun could have actually went, because I believe Fat Joe gave all the rights back to Pun's wife, but at the same time, Fat Joe doesn't want to have nothing to do with Big Pun's legacy no longer because he feels like he's not financially benefiting from that because he relinquished all ownership. But I think he
Mm.
gave her the publishing or whatever. He gave a lot of rights back to Big Pun,
Right.
so he can go back to
The
Big Pun's family. So
right.
Fat Joe doesn't really communicate with Big Pun's wife. So Big Pun's wife is gonna do the movie with Whack 100. So we
Mm.
about to see a dope ass movie with Big Pun. Now it was said that I even said if you guys see on the internet, Whack 100 and Fat Joe started getting into turmoil. Now, you guys know Whack 100. If you guys don't know, he has a reputation, what have you. Like, who don't out here? But he has a major reputation on the West Coast. And we all know Fat Joe's reputation.
Right.
All right. So, for the most part, Whack 100 Fat Joe started getting to shit on the internet. And rightfully so, because Fat Joe, I guess, Fat Joe doesn't get along with Cuban Link. This is all a bunch of shit. We're not gonna go too deep into it, right? Because you guys probably don't care, which I don't really care that much either. I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be real with you.
Waiting on the
But
movie.
with that being said, Fat Joe and Whack 100 kicked off. They was beefing for a little second, and I ain't even call it beefing. They had a falling out for a little second, but it looks like everything is resolved at this point. So, to make a long story short, Big Pun is about to have a movie coming out. Whack 100 is he's behind it, and Big Pun's wife is going to be the beneficiary of the movie. All right, so shout out to the Terror Squad, shout out to Fat Joe, rest in peace to Big Pun, shout out to Cuban Link, shout out to the whole Terror Squad and all that. I mean, and I'm looking forward to seeing a Big Pun movie, because if you guys don't know, Big Pun was wild, as well as Fat Joe. Them some Spanish niggas that's wild. You feel me? And any niggas that ever encountered Fat Joe know that the Spanish nigga, the Chico, is like that for real, for real. And you just got to give it up sometimes, right? You got to respect your opponent, and you even got to respect your enemies out there if you really like that. Because if you underestimate people, then you go underestimated, and nobody wants that, right? So shout out to Big Pun. We waiting on that Big Pun movie. That part. All right. DeSantos, Florida. Shout out to DeSantos. I don't know if who's gonna be voting for DeSantos in 224, but DeSantos is gonna be running for presidency in 224, as well as Robert Kennedy Jr. is gonna be running for presidency in 224. So I don't know who you guys gonna be voting for. All right. But DeSantos just passed a bill that says no more abortions past 6 weeks. Right?
Yeah, because DeSantos is that pro-life senator, Republican. He is pro-life, he claims.
Pro-life.
Yeah. They say because after that the heartbeat is determined. That's why he's saying that. You hear a heartbeat after the 6 weeks.
I'm not sure. But DeSantos, I'm not sure. I'm not sure at what point I know they say the heart forms first. The heart forms first. So I've been told. Right? So he says after 6 weeks, no more abortions. So I don't know.
I don't know. So that's kind of
this gets kind of strange. The stipulations, how the stipulations change. Because I thought it was no more abortions. Now they're agreeing on abortions past 6 weeks. So I don't even really know what it is, to be honest with you.
I don't know if it's off of just because if it's a hard decision. What if you got raped or something like that, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, see, we can speak about that all day, but that's the main point. That's the only time I'm against abortion. I'm with abortion. Not the only time, but in the case of
or forced to
any
have
type
sex.
of rape, I agree with abortion.
Or what if
incest? I agree with abortion.
Incest. What if you know what I'm saying? What if actually it's not in their plan, schedule in life to have a child? You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not a part of her or his agenda. They both agree at the same time to be like, yo, this is.
Man, you about to start. You're gonna start a fire. Because I'm be honest with you.
No, it's different. It's different outlets. Ways. That's why I say it's different outlets to there, and people gonna feel like, why can't I have that choice to do what I want to do with my body? You know what I'm saying? And that's what this whole decision is about. And that's what
it's gonna boil down to that. That's the whole premise of the whole argument. At the end of the day, they want to give the rights back to women. Women want their rights. Obviously, it seems like it's inhumane, but they're saying that there's a population problem. The population is in dire need, and I don't know if it's just necessarily the Caucasian population or the overall human population. But now, I've heard that in one of these states that they're going to be giving women $1,000 a month during pregnancy if they're pregnant. So they're trying to obviously they're promoting population growth. In a nutshell, that's what's going on. And me, those are the type of politics I don't go too deep into because I really don't know what's going on. And even if I did going on, I wouldn't talk about it on here to that certain degree because that's a little bit deep when you're speaking about these type of subjects.
It's definitely deep. It's definitely deep when you're coming into a woman's body, and we're two men up here, and we speaking on that subject. You understand what I'm saying? That's number one. You feel what I'm saying? That's the deepest I can say about that situation. That's it.
Facts. Facts.
So
6 weeks, heart forming. How late is it for abortion to take place though? To be honest with you, like what is it? What was the standard before? The Paul Bezel says. Let's see what Paul Bezel put up. Paul Bizzle said the heart of the embryo starts beating about 5 weeks. So that's a fact. Um, yeah. So if the heart forms, so technically, if the heart forms, what are they saying? That's when it's inhumane. That's when it's unethical. Once the
yeah,
heart is formed,
basically,
when is it considered unethical to have an abortion?
that's what the
At what week is it?
that's what DeSantis is signing off on right there. Basically,
What?
he's saying that once you get to that point, you can't do. I don't care who you is. No reason for you can't walk into no doctor's office, no clinic. If you're past that term, you can't get nothing done to your body. No matter what
Six
happened
weeks.
to you.
That's what I'm saying. Six
Yeah,
weeks.
it don't matter if you got raped. It don't matter if you got any of those things the things you mentioned, the incest, any of those things you mentioned.
Yeah, but listen, but at the same time, right?
Hmm.
Even with rape, yo, bruh, you cannot listen. You cannot get raped. Oh yeah, but listen, but see, it's so technical, bruh. Let me say how this is so technical. First of all, we like you said, we two men speaking about women's bodies, right? So
Hmm.
we being very technical. We got to be careful with this. But with that being said, a child is 8 weeks inside of her belly, right?
Mm.
Some women are pregnant and don't even know that they're pregnant.
You didn't hear that?
So,
That's why.
so
All
imagine
right.
that 8 weeks and she realized she's
All
pregnant.
right. So no, not even. You didn't hear that? That's 5 weeks, bro. 5 weeks. 5 weeks. The heart start beating. So that
Yeah.
ain't 2 months. That is not 2 months, bro. 8 weeks is 2 months. You understand
No,
what I'm
what I'm
saying?
what I'm trying to say is what I first was gonna say is if I was gonna say like this,
Mm-hmm.
a woman should go get checked up after shit happening. But what about you can't say that because that's insensitive. You know what I mean? So that's why I said this
Oh,
subject is kind of crazy because
yeah. That's why I
at the end
say
of the day, that's why to be honest with you, that's why they
we
say just
need.
put the power in the woman's hands. If she
Yeah.
doesn't want to have the child, just allow her to
Uh.
discard the child. Now it has to be a point though that the child you can't do it because after a while you actually killing a person, right? And do you have the right to actually murder a person? Because at one point it has to be not necessarily murder, but it has to be considered you killed that person.
Mm,
You killed the person.
mm-hmm.
You killed the person. At some point it becomes killing a person.
Yeah.
At some point. And I don't know what point is that. Is it 6 weeks? Is it 8 weeks? How many weeks is it?
Mm. Is it?
Well, I can't answer that question,
I
right?
can't
So
answer it.
the
I
Santos is
can't
saying
answer.
6 weeks. So you guys know this is the new president. This is going to be one of our future candidates. All right, running for president. Shout out to the Santos. What else we got here, bro? What else we got here in these streets, bro? I know there was a. Oh, listen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, they had the most influential people like in personalities, internet personalities, as in like podcasters and stuff like that. So they had Joe Budden at number one. So shout out to Joe Budden, first of
Mm-hmm.
all, for being at number one. Complex voted Joe Budden number one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Academics was up there.
Shouts
There's a
out.
few Math Hoffer, my expert opinion was up there.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if 12 or 13-year-old gets raped. It's so much more to it. Facts. Facts. My body, my choice. So what if you are not ready? There are so many children out there waiting for adoption. Wait, hold up. There was
Mm.
so many children out there waiting for adoption. Facts. Facts.
Hey,
I agree.
that's a
I agree.
woman's opinion
You
right
gotta you
there.
gotta let you gotta let that be a woman's choice. Because you
Yeah.
break it down a million ways, at the end of the day, you gotta get it's a woman's choice. It's a woman's choice.
Hey
You know what I
man,
mean? She's
that's
gonna be
that.
the primary person taking care of that child anyway. She plays the most intricate role in that child's raising, upbringing
Hey,
anyway.
sometimes, man. Sometimes, man. Papa's there too, man. Don't get it
Nah,
twisted.
they got some fathers out there that take care of their child. They got
Trust
some
me,
mothers that
man.
abandon their children. They
Trust
got
me,
some women
man.
that abandon their children, and the fathers are taking care of the children.
I
Trust me,
wouldn't even
I know
say I
niggas
wouldn't even
personally.
say I wouldn't even say there's women out there that abandon their children. I literally been in a situation where my baby mother, she would go to work and I take care of the kids. You know what I'm saying? Take them to school early in the morning because I know she got to get up and go to work. You know what I'm saying? Later on in the afternoon, I make sure they get picked up from school. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I help them with their homework. Make sure cook them a nice hot meal when they get home. And then you know
Hmm.
what Papa do after that? Go in the lab and go roll him a spliff and go work on some music and do. By that time, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, yeah, man, it was a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? But things change. You know what I'm saying? You got to get to your grizzly and get on your grind to make certain shit happen for you. You know?
Nah, that you see, you're a father. I'm not a father, so you
Mm.
could definitely give your opinion on that. Um, like I said, I've seen some fathers that's like mothers. I've seen some women that have had issues, women that are on drugs that abandon their children.
I've seen it
I
all.
know women that are strippers that are never around their children.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's where the husbands, the
Mm-hmm.
baby fathers are forced to play that role. It
Mm-hmm.
happens. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to the men that's out there taking care of their children too.
Shout out to the
But
women.
primarily, like I said, it should be a woman's
Shout out
choice.
to the women, man.
And I didn't really want to speak about that anyways. So when you're speaking about abortion, just leave that up to the women, man. I'm not even gonna try to get technical and break it down scientifical because at the end of the day, each way you turn, either way, you're gonna see like that it's so much of a woman's involvement that it's kind of like selfish of you to even think that you can tell a woman what to do because she plays so much of an intricate role if you really break it down for what it is. So I don't even want to give a woman control a woman's rights with a child. I'm just saying at one point a child has to be considered a human being, and you can't terminate a human being like that on certain
Mm.
grounds, right?
Right.
But we'll leave that up to the politicians and the women. All right, for the most part. Now, dog, we about to cut this close. About to
Mm-hmm.
bring this to a closure. All
Mm-hmm.
right, you guys. I hope everybody's safe throughout the storm. It's just another storm. You guys make sure you guys do what you gotta do. Clean up your vehicles, clean up your house, do what you gotta do. Get the mechanics out there. Mechanics go out there. Y'all mechanics be nice. You got people that have a lot of water damage, and we
They
don't need no price gouging.
they already on that because they gotta
Facts,
ride through the storm. Yeah, I mean,
facts. All right,
they gotta ride through the storm, baby.
and hopefully at the rain stop because it's been raining like 3 4 days. And to be honest, you this rain sucks. To
Yeah.
be honest with you,
Mm.
and this is LOTS approved. Don't shoot the messenger.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Episode number 29.
2-9. Yeah. Two. Yeah. Two
All
nine.
right.
Yeah, one
And
of
we
them.
out the building. All right.
And we out this man. Bah! Yeah. You already know what time it is.